already know that when I move from ones place to the tens place, the digit gets multiplied by 10. Now when we move from the tens place to the hundreds place, the digit once again gets multiplied by 10. And when we move from hundreds place to the thousands place, the digits get multiplied by 10. Now if I further multiply by 10, I move to the left and I get the 10,000s place. So this is the 10,000s place. To the left of the thousands place, it is 10 times the thousands place. So as we move to the left, the place value gets multiplied by 10. And this is the 10,000s place. So I know this is 9999. That is 9,999. The next number after this is this. But 10 has two digits, 1 and 0. This is 10,000. But two digits cannot accommodate in one place. We cannot write two digits in one place. So this one shifts here and comes to the 10,000s place. So this is a 5-digit number and this one actually represents 10,000 because it is in the 10,000s place. Just like a 1 in the thousands place represents 1,000, a 1 in the hundreds place represents 100. Similarly, this 1 in the 10,000s place represents 10,000. And we also know that this is the greatest 4-digit number and this is the smallest 5-digit number. So this one actually represents 10,000. Now look at this number 34591. What if I write this number as 43591? Will this number be the same? No, although the digits are the same, but the number is not the same. It is a completely different number. So what do we see? Not just the digits, but in which place they are written is also important. In fact, it is very important in mathematics. So the place where the digits are written is very important. So over here, I see that 1 is in the ones place, 9 is in the tens place, 5 is in the hundreds place, 4 is in the thousands place, and 3 is in the 10,000s place. So in which place the digit is written is very important. If I interchange it, the number changes completely. And this 1 represents 1 into 1 because it is in the ones place. 9 represents 9 into 10 because it is in the tens place. 5 represents 5 into 100. 4 represents 4 into 1000 and 3 represents 3 into 10,000. So the value of each digit actually depends on the place where the digit is in the number. So because 9 is in the tens place, it is multiplied by 10. Because 5 is in the hundreds place, it is multiplied by 100. Because 4 is in the thousands place, it is multiplied by 1000. And because 3 is in the 10,000s place, it is multiplied by 10,000. So 3 into 10,000 is 3 followed by 4 zeros, 30,000. 4 into 10,000 is 4,000. 5 into 100 is 500. 9 into 10 is 90. And 1 into 1 is 1. So these are actually the values which these digits represent within this number. So for this particular number, the value of digit 9 is 90. The value of digit 5 is 500. The value of digit 4 is 4000. The value of digit 3 is 30,000. The value of digit 1 is 1. And this value is called the place value, because it depends on the place where the digit is in the number. So let us see. So now let us look at this number 34591. Take the different digits one by one and see what their face value is and what their place value is. So if I look at the digit 1, that is this. What is the face value of 1? The face value of any digit is the digit itself. So the face value of 1 will be 1 no matter where 1 is placed in the number. But what is the place value of 1? The place value of a digit is the digit that is 1 multiplied by the place where it is put. So it is put in the 1's place. So 1 multiplied by 1 gives me 1. Now what about 9? What is the face value of 9? The face value of 9 will be 9, because the face value of a digit is the digit itself. But what about the place value? For the place value, I have to multiply 9 by the place where it is put into. So 9 is in the tens place. So I multiply 9 by 10. So 9 into 10 is 90. What about 5? For 5, the face value will be 5. I don't even need to check the number for face value. But for place value, I see that 5 is in the hundreds place. So the place value will be 5 into 100. That is 500. Now what about 4? So we see that 4 is in the thousands place. The face value will always be 4. But the place value will be 4 into 1000. That is 4000. What about 3? So 3 has a face value of 3. But it is in the 10,000s place. So for finding the place value, I need to multiply it by 10,000. So the place value of 3 is 30,000. That is 3 followed by 4 zeros. 30,000. So this is how I can find the place value of any digit given a number. And the same digit can have different place values in different numbers. So if you look at the digit 7, so in this number, 7 is in the ones place. So the place value of 7 is 7 and the face value is 7. Now if you look at this number, it is 74. In 74, 7 is in the tens place. So the place value of 7 is 70. 7 into 10. But the face value is 7. In this number, 716. 7 is in the hundreds place. So the place value is 7 into 100. That is 700. And the face value is 7. In this number, 7349, 7 is in the thousands place. So the place value will be 7 into 1000, that is 7000, and the face value is 7. And in this number, 7 is in the 10,000s place. So the place value is 70,000 and the face value is 7. So we see that the face value of 7 always remains 7 no matter where 7 is placed, but the place value keeps on changing depending where 7 is placed in the number. So now, can you find the place value of 7 in this number? In this number, 7 is in the hundreds place. So the place value will be 7 into 100. That is 700. Now, what is the place value of 4 in this number? So we see that 4 is in the 10,000s place. So the place value will be 4 into 10,000, that is 40,000. Now what is the place value of 9? The place value of 9 is 9 into 9 is in the thousands place. So I multiply 9 by 1000. 9 into 1000 is 9,000. Now what is the place value of 0 here? The place value of 0 will be 0 into 10. But 0 into anything is 0. So the place value of 0 will always be 0. And what is the place value of 1 here? So 1 is in the ones place. So the place value will also be 1. And this is how I can find the place value of any digit in a given 5-digit number. If you like this video, then subscribe to our channel. You can also register for free at deltastep.com to get all the learning resources as per CBSE, ICSE, IB, Cambridge or any other curriculum. Over 5,000 amazing lectures on maths, science, English and social science. Our unique interactive video technology keeps you engaged, and our iDictionary feature allows you to quickly revise any concept. Master each topic at your own pace with our adaptive practice technology and 1 million plus questions. Get instant answers and detailed solutions. Be exam ready by taking unlimited mock tests, performance analysis along with actionable feedback, personal tutors to resolve the slightest of your doubts. And that's not all. You can also win exciting prizes like PlayStations, iPads, watches, and many more, along with certificates through our Earn As You Learn program. So at deltastep.com, learning is not just fun and easy, it is rewarding too. So register for free now.